Hey everyone! Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear will leave you speechless. What happens when fame, love, and family collide? Can even the strongest heart survive when torn between passion and blood? And has Jan Yaman, the man adored by millions, finally reached his breaking point? Let's get into the emotional storm shaking the life of one of the most talked about stars in the world. Over the past few years, Jan Yaman has been the golden name of the entertainment world. Handsome, talented, and unstoppable. But behind the cameras, behind the glossy magazine covers, a silent war has been raging inside his private life. And recently, that storm broke out in the open. With a single emotional post on social media, Jan Yaman stunned fans, friends, and even his own family. His message began with chilling words. "Enough is enough. I'm tired of being trapped between my family and Sara." Within minutes, the post exploded across the internet, shared millions of times, commented on by thousands, dissected by gossip channels everywhere. What was happening behind that polished smile? Why was Jan crying out for peace? According to insiders close to the actor, the tension between Jan Yaman, his family, and his girlfriend Sara had been boiling for weeks, until finally, it reached the point of no return. Sources reveal that Jan's mother, Yaman, had long expressed her disapproval of Sara. In her own words, she allegedly told close friends, "I don't see Sara as the right woman for my son." Meanwhile, Jan's father, Yaman, reportedly went even further, saying, "Jan is ruining his life for her." Those words struck deep. For Jan, who had always been deeply loyal to his family, it was like being pulled apart by invisible ropes. A friend of the actor later confided, "Jan kept saying, 'No matter what I do, no one's happy. My mother doesn't understand Sara, and Sara doesn't understand my family.'" That painful confession painted a portrait of a man emotionally exhausted, caught in a love that was turning into a battlefield. But if Jan's post was a cry for help, it was also a public bombshell. Sara, an international model known for her elegance and grace, was reportedly devastated. According to people close to Sara, she couldn't believe he had brought such a personal matter into the spotlight. "Jan disappointed her deeply," said one insider. Sara felt betrayed. She thought what they shared was private, not something to be discussed in front of millions. In the days following the post, whispers began spreading. Sources claimed that the couple barely spoke to each other despite living under the same roof. Their once warm and affectionate home had turned cold and silent. Fans noticed Sara's sudden absence from Jan's side, while her cryptic social media posts only added fuel to the fire. Not long after Jan's emotional confession, Sara posted a quote that left everyone talking. "Staying where you don't feel comfortable is the biggest mistake." Followers immediately connected it to January, with she hinting that she wanted to walk away. Her posts became more somber, her photos quieter, her eyes reflecting exhaustion rather than joy. Friends say that Sara has been feeling isolated, constantly trying to prove herself to a family that never accepted her. "She believes Jan's family has marginalized her," said one of her close friends. "She keeps trying to show them she's worthy, but nothing ever seems enough." And Jan, in trying to keep the peace, ends up suffering the most. On set, people started noticing the change. Crew members described Jan as professional but distant. One team member revealed, "Jan is usually disciplined and focused, but lately he's quiet. After each scene, he just sits alone, lost in thought. You can tell he's carrying a heavy weight." Paparazzi photos soon surfaced. Jan Yaman walking alone through the streets of Rome, head down, looking more fragile than ever before. The media went wild with speculation. Has Jan lost control of his personal life? Or is this the calm before an even bigger storm? For Jan, the hardest part is that he truly loves them both, his family and Sara. According to a close friend, Jan confessed his deepest fear. What scares me the most is losing both sides. I love my family, but I can't live without Sara either. I'm afraid I'll hurt everyone I care about. Those words show the emotional fracture within him, a man standing on the edge, trying desperately to balance between two worlds that refuse to coexist. While his fans beg for answers, Jan has remained mostly silent since that post, only adding more mystery to the story. Meanwhile, insiders reveal that Yaman, Jan's mother, has been privately sharing her worries with friends. She reportedly said, "All we want is to see our son happy, but he's destroying himself." Her words paint the picture of a mother torn between love and disappointment, watching her son crumble under the weight of his choices. Those who know Jan best say he's been retreating more and more into solitude. He spends long hours alone, scrolling through old photos, rewatching moments from happier times. Jan's the kind of person who feels everything deeply, a close friend revealed. When he loves, he gives everything. That's why this situation is breaking him apart. The gossip magazines have turned this pain into headlines, splashing photos of Jan and Sara across covers with captions like, "Love on the brink," and "Family feud tears Jan apart." And while the world watches, one question remains. Will Jan choose love or loyalty? Social media is divided. Some fans blame Sara, saying she caused tension in a once peaceful family. Others defend her, claiming she's the real victim of prejudice and control. But one thing everyone agrees on, Yaman looks nothing like the carefree star he used to be. He's become a man at war with himself. Insiders claim the pressure of constant judgment has begun to affect his work. Even though Jan continues to show up on set, his spark has dimmed. Directors describe him as focused but distant, while co-stars whisper that he's there, but not really there. The emotional turmoil is spilling into every corner of his life. And yet, despite the chaos, despite the heartbreak, Yaman refuses to give up. Recently, fans noticed something unexpected. Jan liked an old photo of Sara on social media, a picture from happier days, when they looked inseparable. Was it a sign of reconciliation? Or just nostalgia for what once was? Neither Jan nor Sara has made an official statement since the incident, but those close to them say they're both reflecting, trying to understand if love can truly survive such deep wounds. "They're taking time apart," said a source, "but that doesn't mean it's over. There's still love there. They just need to heal." In the midst of it all, Yaman's recent comments to her inner circle show how fragile the situation has become. She reportedly said through tears, "Jan doesn't see that this relationship is destroying him. We only want him to be happy, but he's losing himself." Those words, though filled with concern, also underline the wall between mother and son, a wall built on love, fear, and misunderstanding. So, where does that leave Yaman now? Trapped between the woman he loves and the family that raised him, fighting a battle only he can end. Will he choose peace, or will this storm finally consume everything he's built? Only time will tell. And that's the latest from magazine news and gossip. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive updates about your favorite celebrities. Because here, we don't just report the news, we reveal the truth behind the spotlight. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep watching magazine news and gossip.